I should have been better at this, right? I should have had better organization. I mean, I do. I just haven't completely gone through everything, all these receipts here. I mean, I know better. I'm supposed to keep track of all of these things. I'm supposed to have inventories. I'm supposed to have everything stapled to a sheet. Oh, wait, in some manner I actually do. But there are certain other things, there's a reason sometimes you wait. You don't really know. It's kind of like, wait a second, I personally am supposed to do this. But right now, I don't feel like who I am, and I know it's because somebody else is writing around in my account, and I can hear them saying, no, go for that one, go get that one, do that, because while they're writing around in my account, they expect me to do all of these things that they expect to get credit for. And so that's one of the reasons why it takes me a while sometimes to figure out exactly what I'm doing when I'm doing. And certain things come up later that were happening concurrently. So I was trying to be in control of myself and exercise some self discipline. You want me to smoke? I just heard you. I bonded her to smoke and she won't. I heard you just say that. You bonded me to smoke. Did you interfere with my public comment concerning youth smoking? Did you think that by interfering with my comment concerning youth smoking, you do something for youth? Well, let me ask you a question. Why did you co conspire to cover up for the fact that for 15 years the state of Texas was trafficking youth from a refugee camp in Palestine? Why did you cover up for? Because this is what I hear you saying. When you think you're doing something for refugee youth, what you tell me is you're in network with those people that took that article I wrote about a Debka troop from Palestine that came to Texas as part of a national tour. You need to understand when you jackasses in Texas do this thing where you think it's cute to fetishize and flip kids from other countries, you got to make sure that they don't have relationships with other parts of the country. Like, I don't know, 415. You know what 415 is? It's an area code. Where? Not where there is now 15 dead and 400 missing in Rohingya camp fire. Yeah, see, it was one thing when they had determined that there was a specific leadership group that the camp that they had in Bangladesh was going to send to what was supposed to be a summit of international leaders to address humanitarian issues, up to and including what to do with the Rohingya refugees. And then you guys just decided you were going to down the plane. You downed the plane and murdered the people that they had determined they wanted to be the leadership to represent them at that conference. And then on March 23rd, again, in Bangladesh, by the way. Okay, let me ask you a question. I report to your illustrious financial institution that, by the way, is backing the very fucking muni you're working my ass for right here. I report to them. I have information on a terrorist attack that happened in Bangladesh. Where did it happen? Well, not in a refugee camp. Where did it happen? It happened in a nightclub. And you just don't get back to me. It's not an important thing. Okay, then 6 cops end up dead. Where? The same fucking city where that bond they backed is working my ass right now. Who says what? Nobody gets back to me. Then some jackass who said he used to work for a executive agent, an executive department. He used to work for an American executive department in another country, which, by the way, was a country in Central America, and is currently a historian for a state supreme fucking court. He did not disclose to me he was also contracted with Child and Family Services in the state of Illinois. He didn't disclose that to me. And I said, I have information. I witnessed a terrorist attack. What happens then? Well, you put together a fucking deal you expected me to close down here. And because I haven't closed that deal, which literally involved sex, or at least you call it sex, I call it rape, right? Now there's all these other women that got all kinds of sexual assault and sexual harassment claims, including to the tune of the same amount of money that NITFA bond was in New York, backed by the same fucking institutions, by the way, through the broker, by the fucking way. Same fucking amount that bond that financed that massacre in the synagogue. Right? All of these things. things. They're that fucking precise. What am I doing here? Are you concerned? What the fuck did you guys think you were gonna get in seizing my bike last week? You wanted my seat? No, the bitch doesn't use it herself, so we're gonna swap it out to someone else? Whose is this? Why do I got it now? Now, I'm sure this is fine, high quality. It's brand new, right? Never even been used, right? And it's not like there's going to be a short in a shitty fucking construction of a goddamn electrical outlet. It's ping! All of a sudden, next thing you know, the entire fucking building's on fire. You mean like that fucking old Mexican restaurant in San Francisco? You mean like that old Mexican restaurant in Chicago? Yeah. These were community centers from a older culture that somebody else thought that they were going to hop on and then transgeneticize and put an X on the end and then sell to what ends up being the same fucking brokers that are trying to do what? See, unfortunately, what do I have up? Who provided the underwriting? Who was it that reflected in their media report exactly 415 on March 23rd? You know what I got on March 23rd? I had to break a 20. I got it from my emergency preparedness kit. Now, you guys have already been surveilling me. You already know I was looking for how to, maybe there would be something I could buy at a store that could help me set a campfire, right? Just in case I needed it. As part of my emergency preparedness and prevention kit, as part of my emergency preparedness and prevention plan, I offered to an NGO in fucking Bangladesh when I found out about that act of terrorism that happened and was concerned they might have been trying to launder money through a fucking nonprofit in order to finance acts of fucking terrorism. I buy this the same day you burned down that fucking refugee camp in Bangladesh. You didn't have any fucking right to seize me. You didn't seize me. You're a goddamn fucking terrorist. You got 14 fucking days. 14 fucking days, guys. You understand? This isn't what I did. You're the ones that wanted to fucking lie and say this is an act of fucking God. Who the fuck did you think your God was? What the fuck are you doing fucking around with shit at this level?